a sec. All right. So I'm going to start with a little bit of upper body stretching. Take a moment. Just kind of, move your shoulders. Oh, loosen that up a little bit. You got it right here. And then let's start to just kind of open the arms and hold the arms open. So gently lifting the heart, nice and easy. Now you can stay right here, or if you like, you start to drop the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles down, and help pull those shoulder blades back a little bit more. My knees are soft. I'm a little bit in a squatty stance, right? It's not going for like a gorgeous stance here, but it helps protect my low back, my navel's pulled in. And then from here, give your neck a couple of easy rolls side to side. One more time each way. Right there. And then just kind of bring your head up center. What we're going to do with our arms is shift them over here to our right side, trying to make a fist, right, kind of along my right rib cage. And then I'm going to pull my left shoulder blade back a little bit more. So I don't want to rotate to the left. I want to keep my hips forward, but I'm just pulling that left shoulder blade back. And a little deeper stretch through the left shoulder. One more breath here. Excellent. And then we'll release, pull those arms over to the right side or the left side, and pull that right shoulder blade back a little. Welcome, look at this crew. We've got a large group coming in to stretch with us. Welcome, welcome everybody. Nice right there. Release, just shake it out a little bit. Feels good. Let that blood supply flow back to your hands, right? You got it. Nice. Wiggle the fingers. And we're going to come into some eagle arms. We're just going to stretch the back, our upper back between the shoulder blades. So arms come out. We're going to cross our right arm on top of our left, bend at the elbows, and then try to bring the palms of the hands together. Lift the elbows about shoulder height. Pull the shoulder blades down. So then the elbows kind of come above the shoulders. So elbows to your shoulders, shoulders pull down, and then from there you can gently kind of pull the elbows away, maybe lifting them a little bit higher, and you're getting all this opening right up between those shoulder blades. Right there. Again, I'm just kind of this little squatty stance, so I'm not arching my back. One more breath here. Really shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Left arm on top. The left arm comes on top. Same thing. Elbows come about shoulder height, but then pull the shoulder blades down the back. So you're going to feel some stretch happen right here. As you pull the shoulder blades down the back, and then you can work to lift those elbows up a little bit more. So you're really getting some opening between the shoulder blades, right up on the back of that shoulder. Good. Right there. Nice. Two more breaths. And one more. Shake it out. Shake it out. Awesome. So check out that upper body, that chest, those shoulders feel a lot lighter. We're going to go ahead and take it down to the ground, and we're going to walk our way down. If you don't like going upside down, just feel free to squat down to the ground any way you want to get there. We'll meet you there in just a second. If you feel okay here, go ahead and bring those hands down to the ground and let your forehead fall towards your shins just for a little forward fold. Knees can be soft. They can be really soft if you like. Now hang on right there. I'm just going to come up and lower my camera, and then we'll come completely down to the ground here in just a sec. Nice. So from here, you can walk your hands out in front of you a little bit, create some space to come on down onto the knees and have a seat back onto your bottom. Take those legs, extend them out long in front of you. Oh, my shoulders feel so much better. Nice and easy, flex your feet, start to walk your hands. So I'm keeping my chest up to start. Right, so my chest is up, I'm hinging at my hips. Right there. And then find that place where it feels just right to you. Right, we're not trying to push and set any records. Find that place where it feels just right to you. Pause there, my chest is still up a little bit. Nice, 2 more breaths with chest up, shoulder blades slightly pulling down. And then let that chin tuck, that forehead bow, the back round slightly. Nice. Hang out right here and breathe for about 30 seconds. Oh, nice work. Great. Everybody's great at stretching. Love it. It always feels good. Sometimes we don't feel like we're good at it. We think, oh my goodness, I should be able to stretch farther. No, you stretch right to where it feels good to you. There is no set standard on what a stretch should look like. So in that sense, everybody looks perfect. Nice. And then we'll kind of ease our way back up. So from here, we'll take that right foot, cross it over that left knee. This left leg can stay out long, right? We can tuck it under if you want, but I want you to try it here long, see how that feels. Hug in that right knee in towards your chest and sit nice and tall. And if you're like, this feels great, I can tuck. And I'm just gonna slide that heel in. When I slide it in, if my right hip comes up off the ground, then slide it back out. All right, so we want that right hip to be able to stay on the ground. Hug in, pull tall. Now start the twist. Think about the belly twist. Look over that back right shoulder. Keep pulling tall through the crown of the head. So if you start to lose, if you start to feel like, ooh, there's no stretch here in that outer hip, check your torso. Because what happens is we start to crunch down. When I crunch down, I lose the stretch. So if you feel that stretch losing, check and make sure you didn't crunch down. Pull tall through the crown of the head. If you want a little deeper stretch, take this right hand, reach it back behind you, and use that to help you twist a little more. Keep pulling tall through the crown of the head, though. Make sure you're not crunching down. And release. So nice and easy, just a little sway side to side. Loosen up after all that twisting. Start with the right leg long, left knee crosses over. Leg can stay long, you can tuck it up, and make sure you can set back down into that left hip. And pull nice and tall as you hug in. I'm trying to set nice and tall, right? Nice posture. And then I can add a little twist. If I feel the stretch leaving, it's probably because I crunched down. So pull back up tall. Perfect. Perfect. And then if you want a deeper twist, left arm reaches behind you. Use a little traction of the hand on the ground to help you twist open a little more. Again, check to make sure you're pulling nice and tall through the crown of the head. So we don't want to press our vertebrae against each other. So we don't want to crunch and then the vertebrae start to kind of press against each other. They press into the disc. And we want all that space created. Any pain whatsoever with twisting, then don't twist. And release right here. We're going to come on down to our back. So roll on down, take a moment, hug your knees into your chest. Any reason not to come to your back? We're going to do that 4 stretch. You can 100% do the 4 stretch in a seated position. So if you're on your back, right ankle comes over that left knee. We'll start to pull in on that left hamstring. We can use our elbow or our hand to press away on that right inner thigh. So just to show you, just in case you're standing in that seated position, right knee, we're in seated. Right, we kind of scoot up. I could use my hand to press away a little bit right here. I just like the back because it's like, oh, I don't have to sit up. I can lay down. But maybe you're in the park, right? You don't want to lay down. pregnancy. It's okay to be on your back some, but if it feels uncomfortable at all, take it seated. And so now we're moving that stretch a little deeper into the glute. You might still feel that outer thigh. We're taking it deeper into that glute. Nice. A couple more breaths here. Nice. Now what we're going to do is let the left foot come to the ground. So I'm going to show you if you're seated in just a second, but if you're on your back, what we're going to do is let the legs, they're staying right where they are, but it's going to fall to the left. So now I'm in this spinal twist. My right knee is towards the ceiling. My left leg is on the ground. I'm going to let this right knee start to fall open. Now, with my right foot on the ground, it's not going to fall open very far. If you like that, if you want to stay there, go for it. Or this right foot can start to slide up on top of the left inner thigh, and I'm coming into that fire log position. So that if I were seated, right, I'm right here. I'm in fire log. So one leg is on top. Maybe my foot's on my calf. Maybe it's on the inner thigh. Maybe I need to bring it all the way to my ankle. But we're just taking a reclining fire log. And so it's going to open up really all through the hip. And coming into that inner thigh. And so I was kind of in a spinal twist, but I let that spinal twist go a little bit. Soften through the belly. A couple of breaths right here. Nice. Now from here, we're going to come into that pure butterfly. So letting the bottoms of the feet come together, both knees fall open. So if you're seated, feet together, knees open, butterfly. Now we get a little more straight up into the inner thigh. A few breaths. Relax the glutes, the pelvic floor muscles, the abs, and the face. 2 more breaths right here. And then we'll assist, bring the knees back up and together. Cross the left ankle over the right knee and pull in for the 4 stretch on the other side. So if you love Stretch Express and you have not been able to make it to a yin class, now I know I'm recognizing most of your names as people I see in yin classes, but just in case, we now have yin 6 nights a week, every night except Saturday. So try yin, it's at all different times to try to get our West Coast and our East Coast. We kind of take what we do here in Stretch Express, we double it. Instead of 15 minutes, it's 30. And we throw in a little more kind of mindfulness, meditation, breathing. And then with that being said, if you really love the breathing, the mindfulness aspect of it, August 1st, Steph G and I start our 4th round of Mindful Moments. New this time, everything will be offered live. But don't let that turn you away. Everything will be recorded and immediately sent out to you. So if you can't make a session, you can still get it just as if you were there. Check that out. The links are live. I'd love to have you. Now we're navigating crazy times here. Awesome. Drop that right foot down. Left leg stays right where it is. Let the legs fall to the right. And so here we're in that spinal twist. And then we'll let that left knee, and I did see somebody just chatted me. I'll check that out in just a second. And let that left knee start to fall open into that double pigeon. Right there. Hang out right there for a couple of breaths. Let me just check the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Anne Marie. Yeah, love it. Just want to make sure there wasn't a question I was missing. Right here. I got about 10 more seconds or so officially here. I'll bring you into Shavasana. And when you're ready, you can just start to straighten those legs out. And we are officially out of our time together. I'm going to invite you, if it feels good to you and you have a few minutes to spare, stay right here. Enjoy a few minutes in Shavasana. I will unmute you so you don't have to worry about doing it, or not unmute you. I'll log you out so you don't have to worry about any of that. And you can just lie here and rest for a few minutes. Thank you so much for everybody for joining me. I will see you all again very soon. Have a great day.